Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Putri Andini Kameswara and my student number is 2024-74-79-00 I'm a student of the Master's Program in English Education at UNINDRA. Today, I'm going to present about outlining the speech in teaching English as a foreign language. And I hope this presentation it will be informative and beneficial for the others. Okay, thank you. My materials for today with the title Outlining the Speech in Teaching English as a Foreign Language. Okay. Here's my outlines. There are 4 questions that I will explain, and then the last is about the conclusion itself. Okay, the first one is about why is it important to outline your speeches? Okay, to answer the first question, I have a case over here. The important to outline speech. Okay, as you can see here, there is like a map over here, alright? Okay, and then before I explain more deeply about outlining a speech, let me share a case. Today is my first time going to Meiko Cafe, which is my destination. However, I'm currently at Yuki Japanese restaurant. To reach Meiko Cafe, I need to hit north on Malawi 8th Street, then turn right onto Malawi 6th Street. Eventually, I will see my destination. As someone going to a place for the first time, having access to a road map or an application like Google Maps is very helpful to guide me. This situation is related to our topic today, that is outlining a speech. Just as a roadmap prevents us from getting lost, an outline prevents our ideas from becoming scattered or confusing to the audience. Right, as you can see based on the maps here, here is it. This is me, the one who's actually in a hijabi emoji, and at the moment I am here in Yuki Japanese restaurant, and this is my destination, which means Meiko Cafe. Okay, and then next is about the purpose of the outline itself. Okay, well, it allows you to see the entire structure and content at a glance. Outlining helps ensure your speech is well organized, has enough supporting material, and maintains a proper balance. It keeps related points together, ensures a smooth flow of ideas, and provides a solid structure that holds everything together. Typically, there are 2 types of speech outlines. The first one is about a comprehensive outline for planning and a brief outline for the delivery. Okay. Next, and the preparation of outline. Well, since previously I've mentioned about the outline, and then the next is about the preparation itself. Okay, well, I just want to mention about one case again here. For example, I need to give a speech about the benefits of reading from an English class. Without a preparation outline, I might just start talking about random ideas, how reading is fun, how it helps vocabulary, how it reduces stress, but my thoughts might jump around without a clear flow, right? Okay, making it difficult for the audience to follow. And this is where the preparation outline becomes essential. This is actually mandatory. It provides clear guidance for organizing a speech effectively. And writing a preparation outline involves putting your entire speech together in a structured way, and then deciding what to say in the introduction, how to arrange the main points and supporting materials in the body, and how to wrap everything up in a strong conclusion. And with an outline, the speech becomes more focused, organized, and easier to understand for the audience itself. Okay, next here is it. This is the example of the guidelines for the preparation outline. As you can see, well, on the left side, there are some guidelines, which means there are 8 guidelines here. And then on the right side, are the example. Okay, this is me, and then the title is about the benefits of reading. And I'm so sorry if this is actually a bit lagging. Okay, let me explain about one by one of the guidelines. The first guideline, it mentioned about state the specific purpose of your speech, right? Okay, well, you should write the specific purpose of your speech before the outline. This helps you check if your speech successfully reaches its goal or not. And then the second is about identify the central idea. Well, some teachers want you to write the central idea right after the purpose statement. Well, I'll write my identify the central idea after the outline before this because this option is actually easier for me. The next is about label the introduction, body, and then the conclusion. Okay, labeling the parts of your speech, it can help you ensure you have a clear information, such as introduction and conclusion. Next, use a consistent pattern of symbolization and indentation. For example, here, I've mentioned about using Times New Roman and then capital letters and equally indented to align with one another. Okay, and then the next is about state main points and subpoints in full sentences. There is it. Okay, well, writing your primary arguments and specifics in whole sentences allow you to think through your ideas more clearly. Next is about label the transition, internal summarize, and internal previews. Okay, well, to make your speech flow better, include such as the transition, internal summarize, and previews in your preparation outline. Okay, next is about attach a bibliography. Of course, we need to attach the references that we just used, such as books, articles, and maybe thesis. That's it. Okay, for example, here I've mentioned about Queen. And then the last but not least, based on the guidelines here, is about give your speech a title. Okay, well, the title that I'm using is still about the benefits of reading. Okay, next, we just mentioned about the outlines. And the next is about what is speaking outline. There is it. Okay, well, before that, I want to mention like there is one case again over here. Not one case, actually. Yeah, this is actually based on my experience. Have you ever stood in front of a crowd knowing what you want to say, but suddenly your mind goes blank? Well, that happened to me once during a school presentation. I had practiced a lot, but when I look at my full script, I got confused and lost my place. That's when I learned about the power of speaking outline, which means a speaking outline is like a small map. That's it, that can help you guide through your speech. And there are 4 guidelines for speaking outline. Okay, let me explain one by one. The first one is about follow the visual framework that used in the preparation outline. Well, your speaking outline should look like your preparation outline with the same symbols and indents. This makes it easier to follow and help you stay on track while speaking. Next, make sure the outline is legible. Your speaking outline should be easy to read while you are presenting. Next, the third, keep the outline as brief as possible, such as use keywords or phrases to remember your main points. The last but not least, give yourself cues for delivering the speech. These cues help you focus on important points and make your speech more engaging. Okay, and then the last question. Okay, there is it. The last question is about outlining speech in teaching English as a foreign language. Like I've mentioned previously, based on the materials that I've already explained before, there is it. Okay, and in teaching English foreign language, outlining speech is an essential skill, of course, and it connects directly to the materials I've previously shared about the importance of outlining, as well as the guidelines for both preparation and then speaking outlines. And in teaching English as a foreign language, outlining involves several key components such as clarity, organization, and focus on main ideas that students must understand and apply. However, many students are not familiar with the process of developing their outlining skills. Well, among the various strategies for teaching English as a foreign language speech composition, outlining is considered one of the most effective methods to help students organize their thoughts and improve their speech delivery. Okay, the last but not least is conclusion. Well, in conclusion, outlining speech is an important skill in teaching English as a foreign language because it helps students organize their ideas and share them clearly. When students understand the differences between a preparation outline and speaking outline itself, they can organize and present their speeches more effectively. Although some students may find this skill challenging at first, outlining is one of the best ways to teach English as a foreign language speech. With practice, students will become more confident and able to deliver their ideas easily. Okay, well, I think that's all from me. Thank you for attention and sorry for the mistakes. Bye bye. See you again later.